Problem number 1 tells us that Jefferson knows his race car can accelerate or speed up from 0 miles to 100 miles per hour in 60 seconds. He assumes the acceleration was constant and he created the graph below. We see a graph here. The question then goes on to ask us, if his graph is accurate, what point on the graph would give him the speed of the race car after 30 seconds of accelerating? So this is the key here. They want to know what point on the graph would give him the speed of the race car after 30 seconds of accelerating. So we have to see a few things that I've written on the whiteboard. X is time in seconds. Y, the up and down axis, is showing us the speed. So if we want to know the time and the speed, and here the time they told us is 30 seconds, then we need to look on the graph for when the X value is equal to 30, and that will tell us the speed at 30 seconds. So as I go along on this graph, this is the point right here when X is equal to 30 seconds, and I see that it's lined up with a speed of 50 miles per hour. So this is the point on the graph that gives us the speed. So the correct answer is ultimately 30 and 50. The main distractor that people may have picked, the main tricky answer might have been, yes, there is a point on this graph at 60 and 100, but you need to carefully read the question. They're asking which point on the graph would show us the speed of the race car after 30 seconds, not this one that has a dot up here after 60 seconds. So that would be a distractor, and hopefully you can see why the other two answers as well. Why the other two answers as well, 30 and 90 isn't on the graph at all, and 50 and 30 has it backwards. It's listing the Y first and then the X, so that's why that's a distractor.